Jesus, Rod. Can't take you anywhere. Ned, you got a stat sheet. You got the next one. Thank you. All right, you guys want Daniel first, or you want me to go, or what do you want? Okay, all right. All right, first, a couple things. One, just to get it out of the way and out there, if you saw Corey Hayward on crutches again today, he had to have a surgery done on his ACL again. Been doing a great job. Unfortunately, he re-injured it during a unsupervised workout, so he had that done right after finals, and now we just we need to move on, and he'll start the rehab right away. And it's unfortunate, sometimes these things happen, and he's a tough kid. He'll come back full strength, as soon as he possibly can. So he's got to kind of start over again. So but I didn't want you guys to wonder what was going on without me telling you. So that's that. Pleased with our guys' effort tonight. I thought they came out with a sense of urgency defensively, which led to us controlling the glass and getting some early breaks, which is, when we do a lot of good things when we're able to get out and run. So we shared the ball exceptionally well, and attacked their zone in that first half well. They're a team that was shooting, I think, just under 47, 48% against some pretty good competition in their first 8 games or first 9 games. And for us to hold them to 25%, really shows that we are, getting better defensively. And I was pleased tonight with our rebounding effort. 51-30 is a lot more like the Georgia Tech basketball that I'd like to see. And I thought you saw tonight, Daniel gets 4 defensive rebounds, and at the same time, probably 5 or 6 possessions kept his man off the glass, which sometimes you have to do, and we're getting a little better at that.
Coach, it looked like you started out the game playing good switching defense, help defense, and that really got you started. Yeah,
we did a good job kind of, there to help on the drive. Their driving game is such a big part of what they do offensively. It creates a lot of opportunities for them to score. Our big guys stayed above theirs. Our perimeter guys were in what we call a shallow triangle, ready to help, and we kept them on top of us the entire time, and they struggled to make shots with us being there on the catch.
Brandon seems like his game is really improving game by game. He had a good all-around game tonight.
He did have a very good game. Again, took what the defense gave him. Really has done it. What's happened is he's really accepted the role as a great defensive player. He's got great speed, great quickness, and good length. And he understands what we want to get done. It's amazing when you defend well, and now you get out on the break, you get a couple layups, you get a couple open shots, how much better you play. The thing is, with Brandon and Mufon and Marcus, those guys, I think, had 9 assists and 2 turnovers from your starting perimeter. That's pretty good. Also did helped us out on the glass. Brandon had 5 defensive rebounds. Mufon had 2. Now your backcourt's getting you 7 defensive rebounds, and that's what you need.
What was kind of, I guess, you bring a guy in early, like Solomon, I imagine it's to play. Kind of what was your thought process on how you're going to incorporate it?
Well, it's going to be a long time, he's been here 2 days, so it's going to take a long time. But the game was in a position where you could get him a sweat going in his uniform. That's why we put him in there. We weren't going to probably play him tonight, but we were in a position to do it, and so just getting a sweat, and he's got a lot to learn. As the thing is, it's not just that he's coming in now. He's coming in without the 3 months of the summer, without the 5 months of the preseason and all that. If this is what he wants to do, he wants to try to help us. Plus, again, anything that happens now is only going to help us down the road. So that's kind of the game plan.
Was it kind of hard or not? Let the game get a little raggedy?
Well, there was a lot of fouls, and we still, won by 14 points in the second half. It's hard, but that's one thing too. Like I've heard time and time again, Georgia Tech, never seen a Georgia Tech team play well the first game after finals. You guys have heard that. Well, that's crock. It's over. You can't do that. You got to, And so I was pleased with the way the guys, performed today because they played with a sense of urgency. You can't, so when the game gets a little ragged, you need to tighten it up and still execute our stuff. And I thought there was a couple stretches there in the second half. We did a good job of that.
When things got a little chippy, it seemed like you kind of pulled out some of your main guys. Was that just to rest them? Or were you...
Well, again, we wanted to give some minutes. These guys have done a good job, and you have an opportunity to play some other guys. I didn't even think it got chippy, to be honest with you. There was. I think both those plays where the intentional fouls were called were both kind of scrums. It wasn't dirty on either part. You know what I mean? So, we're a physical team, and we need to try to play that way. And so, I think some of that post play got a little rough in there just because of us trying to be physical.
Mufon had 18 minutes tonight, Pierre 17. Was that the plan going into the game to try to limit his minutes?
Well, Mufon is. I think he's almost back now. Full strength. I thought he looked good tonight. I thought he played an exceptional floor game. Really took control of our break early, and then took whatever the defense gave him in terms of his shots. In terms of he's obviously making very good decisions. With the ball. Took 5 wide open threes, or actually 4 wide open threes, and made all of them. The one he missed wasn't open, and then he has 4 assists and no turnovers. So I thought he played well, and with an opportunity again. We got to get so many times you don't have opportunities to get guys some minutes that you're going to need down the road, and I thought we were able to do that tonight.
How important are games like this in terms of morale? When you have guys like Brooks, you can put them in. And, they work hard and don't really get any credit. This is sort of their opportunity to play.
Well, yeah. I mean, and at the same time, they may not get credit from you guys.
Sure.
They get credit from us every day. They know how important they are to our team, and it's great for them to be able to get in there and play. But we're at a point as a program where we have to play every single possession, and so this is an opportunity to show some maturity in terms of okay. We have to play the same way if it's Alabama State or anybody else. And, again, you got to keep drilling that in, and we're getting better at it.
Questions for Daniel?
Daniel, 5 blocks tonight. Talk a little bit about that, how all that came about.
Just doing what I normally try and do, play good defense, just play straight up. They took some shots that, I don't know, they probably weren't the best shots they could have gotten, and just playing good defense.
Nice to get a breather a little bit tonight. Not have to go, the full game.
Yes, sir. We got some good guys coming off the bench that can, support the team and, fill our spots when me or Rob or Kim, whoever's tired, somebody can come in and give us a little break.
The post guys tonight did a pretty good job of keeping the ball alive on boards. Is that something you guys have been working on?
Just rebounding, really. That's been one of our main things, and then crashing the glass on the offensive end. There was a little couple bobbles in the air with Rob down there. That was good to see him just keep going to the glass, and everybody on the team's got to do that.
I'm curious how you felt like the focus was throughout the game, particularly once you guys got ahead.
We went halftime, we were up by 20, and we just, usually we let teams like that back in, stick around, and, we just came out and kept playing hard. Teams like that, they had some good shooters. They could easily come back, and, we just kept playing hard.
Anybody else? Next, please.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
You guys getting Robert?
Robert, talk a little bit about the offensive rebounds tonight. Was that something you really wanted to go after?
Yeah, I mean, we've been losing the rebounding battle for the last few games. So anytime we could get a rebound to help us out rebound the other team, we needed to get it. So we focused on just rebounding the ball.
Do you feel like it's the first time you guys have really played a full game and play? Usually teams get back in the second half against you guys. I feel like you guys really closed out well this week.
Yeah, I mean that's learning. That's learning. We getting better and better every day. At the beginning of the season, like you say, we might not have closed out the game like we did today. That's just us freshmen and some of the older guys just getting used to just continue to pound the team until the end of the game.
Guards gave you guys some good looks underneath tonight.
Oh yeah, our guards. Like I said, we play as a team. We love each other. We love playing with each other. Anytime they can get us the ball, usually they try to get it to them. And when we don't have anything and they're open, we try to kick the ball out to them. And that's how a good team's supposed to play.
You did a couple of flashy plays in the basket on dribble drives. It seemed like your comfort levels maybe sort of matching the competition now. You're starting to settle in. You think that's happening for you?
Yeah, like I told you at the beginning of the season, like it's only gonna take me so long to get comfortable. Once I get comfortable, it's the same thing I've been doing my whole life. Just going out there, have fun, having my team win. I've always been a winner, and that's what I love to do. It don't really matter about points or anything to me. It's just going out there and get a win. I think that's why Coach BG brought me here.
Robert, on a night like tonight where you got an advantage with size and talent, what motivated you? What motivated you to give the effort that you did?
Because like I say, over the season, like at the beginning of the season, we wouldn't have did this. Now, as we grow and mature, we see that we have to bring it every night. Like a game like UNC Wimbledon where we won, we made the correct plays at the right time. We just didn't want to do the correct things at the right time tonight. We wanted to play our game, the whole game, and go ahead and take them out early.
We talked earlier in the week about getting shots up before practice, working at the top of the key with a three-point shot. When you had that chance tonight, it paid off.
Oh, yeah. That's every day for me. I come in. Me and my dad, he always preached to me, if I want to be a great player, I have to do extra. I have to do little things. So every day I try to come in early, get shots up, or either stay late, get shots up. That's how I've been since day one. So it's nothing new to me. Like I said, at the beginning of the season, it kind of went falling, but now more and more I get comfortable, it's going to fall. So like I said, I'm not really worried about anything like that. Once I get into it, I get into it.
It's not often, you've only been here not very long, it's not often you get an advantage like you guys did in size, where pretty much all every position was you guys had bigger players.
Yeah. Sometimes you will see that. All the good teams that's out there, they don't always have big players. A lot of people play 4 out with one big. That means they try to take advantage of me as a 4. Being 6'8", 6'9", to step out and guard a 6'6" guy. And that's just a challenge that I gotta come up against. They go try to stretch me out, take me out the dribble. That's just every day in practice, just working on defense and shutting down guys, guarding guards in practice, doing whatever it takes to just get better at that type of thing so I can stay on the floor.
How did Solomon look to you?
Oh, Solomon's gonna be good. He's a good player. Even from this week, you could just see flashes already. He's a good player. Coach BG didn't bring him for no reason. He got great vision. And some of the passes he made tonight, a couple of the guys weren't ready for. But I know once some of the key guys get on the floor, those passes gonna be spectacular plays. So he's an exciting player. You go see a lot from him. He's really athletic and he can really pass the basketball.
You guys gonna give him a hard time now as being the kid now? Get the extra 8 games on him?
He's one of the freshmen. We have to go through certain things. He's just one of us now. Coach BG always give us a hard time. They give us a hard time sometimes, so we have to just go through it. We accept it. I mean, we love being a freshman, because what better can you say than a freshman did this, a freshman did that? So we love it, and we just accept it and just have fun, because you're only gonna be a freshman once.
He doesn't always bank his free throws, though. He doesn't always bank his free throws like that, does he?
Well, it was funny because at first when he shot the first free throw out the glass, everybody just looked at each other like, did he try to do that? And then he looked at the bench, and then he did it again. We was like, yeah, he was trying to do that. I mean, that's just his personality. I mean, he's just gifted. I mean, he could do certain things certain guys could do. Because I know when I clinked mine on the side of the backboard, it wasn't because I tried to do it. So.